What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? This one's for my tight homies, for my family, for those who really love me, for those who really care type shit. Don't mean to cuss. I'm working on it, guys. I really am. But anyways, my day one subs too. I love you guys. You know what I mean? I love you guys to death, man. I really do. So when the master is outshined by the workers, it gets deeper than that too. Longview Landscaping no longer offers tree service. Tree climbing, no more. And you know, it's honestly not a sad day for me. It's like an opportunistic day for me. The only, not even, there's no like, I don't know, there's no doubt in my mind that this is exactly where God wants me to be at this time, in this point of view, and whatever else is going on here, this setting, this time, place, location, people, this, that, energy levels, in shape, people circulating around my life, angels. God's just dropping angels at me now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been proving to others that God is the way. God is the move. God is the wave. Whatever you want to say, like, truth is the word. Truth is the wave. This is the wave now. You see rappers like Lil Baby, right? Doing their thing. They're telling the truth now. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, me and Evan, we're about to record a mixtape, and it's like, it's the only reason why we're good at what we do musically. First of all, he's a musician. He plays, you know what I mean? He's done some music classes. He plays the, you know, I used to write music or some shit. But anyway, so Evan's got that background. My mom used to play the bagpipes, and both of us, we speak our minds. You know what I'm saying? That's why I find people who really do speak their mind and get the importance of telling the truth. First of all, you outshine everybody when you're speaking your mind and you're walking around speaking your fucking mind, dancing, being cocky. If you want to look at it, being cocky as dancing in public, like, go ahead. I just look at it as somebody living up to their human capability, in a good mood. You're moving, you're grooving, you're dancing. I don't give a fuck where I am now. My headphones on, even if I hear the right song on the radio, like type shit at Planet Fitness, at the gym, at Starbucks, I will go in skipping and dancing because I just got that kind of confidence now. You know what I'm saying? Through the fear of God only, and not a fear of reaction of somebody else who sees me skipping around. I don't give a fuck about anybody else anymore when it comes to their opinion. Why would I? Why would I? Unless I'm hurting somebody, then I fucking care. I care about those reactions that are positive from what I'm doing. Dancers are the athletes of God. The athletes of God. That, like, what does that mean to you? That means to me that we are meant to be in motion. We are meant to be locomotive. We're meant to be helping others. These are the athletes of God, and I believe I'm an athlete of God. I ran my DNA test on 23andme.com. I got elite athletic ability in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, or in my spit, whatever it was, down the bloodline. I don't know what exactly it was, but like, 23andMe is interesting shit. You should go check it out. Like, you know, you can go ahead and get freaked out about the, like, getting your DNA type shit. I don't know. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Because I do my own thing anyway. You know, they're not force feeding me to fucking look at no ad. They ain't force feeding me to eat no food. I eat my own way. I drink my own water from fucking Italy at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me shit. The only thing I am addicted to that society does bring is this fucking Starbucks coffee. I don't know what it is about Starbucks, but like, they be doing something that be putting like fucking something addicting into your coffee. But here's the point of the story. Let's get it. So here's what happened to my tree service side of things. Still got the company, didn't lose the company. Of course, just the burp. I'm going to tell the story how I see it as the owner of a landscape company that also does tree work. And I ain't going to say no names. I ain't here to offend anybody. I ain't here to start beef with nobody. My guys know that I love them as a brother, and that's real shit. How you may interact with your family and what you think of a brother or a sister, it might be different than my perspective of it. You know, family is family, yes. Family is family, bloodline is bloodline, yes, yes, yes. So I feel this way towards people who aren't even my bloodline. Like, I do. I do. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what color skin you are. If you're my brother, you're my fucking brother. You know what I'm saying? But then again, people prove themselves through their actions about backing up what they say or not backing up what they say, and it's through action. It's not through any of this what you say. It's through action. It's through money. It's through work ethic. It's through, which is all action. Money, action, living in the now, living thankful. Do you live a prosperous life? Do you live an abundant life? Or are you feeding the bad wolf and worshiping something else other than God? Like, remind yourself you are worshiping God each and every morning you wake up. You're so thankful for this blue sky, for these clouds. Like, the list goes on, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's too easy to me. I'm super fucking grateful. And I think a lot of it had to do with my trip down to Puerto Rico, man. That was a life-changing trip. Like, always will stick with me, even if I never go back to that island. But I will. I plan to buy real estate on that island. I plan to fucking help out my little section of that island. You know what I'm saying? Because I figure you gotta, if you want to make a change where you're at geographically, you have to look in the mirror and start making a change with who the fuck you see in the mirror. Which, that ain't nothing to do with fucking 40,000 people that do this way, or politics, or the commercials. You got to start a wave within yourself and let others follow it. You know what I'm saying? And then once you do that, once you create that wave or that wake, whatever it is you want to look at, that wave, okay, others are going to grab their surfboard and ride with you, or they're going to grab their jet ski, or they might even be on the next yacht next to you making more wake, and we're going to the same destination together. You feel me? Like, I'm saying I make a wave by being on that boat, moving that water. You know how it is. Some people like to go tubing off that wake. Some people like to go jet skiing off that wake. Some people like to, ride it into the shore type shit. Whatever it is, I'm affecting millions of people right now with my work ethic. Not even really about the work ethic, with my wave. It's, yes, work ethic is in it. So this is the wave. This is it. Like, this is the wave. This is the energy movement of humanity, is telling the truth. Like, telling the truth is the gangster thing to do. You feel me? I don't care. I don't care about what Frank Sinatra did or what the old Italian mafia used to do. Yeah, they had their code they lived by. Back then, that was the wave. I'm not going to say they were right or wrong. It's not up for me to judge. All I know is what is the wave today. If you want to make money today, you got to get on the fucking wave of telling the truth. People want to hear the truth, and if you ain't telling the truth, guess what? Your vibe cinches you out. Like, what don't you fucking get? When somebody is around me and they feeling some type of way, but they ain't saying shit, I know something's up. And I guess what? Like, I can only assume at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't saying what's on your mind, but you're holding this vibe where it's like, you got to go work out or something like this to get it out of you, like, say that my vibe is so bad right now, I got to go work out in order just to get the vibe out of me, because that shit happens. Like, be aware of your fucking body, be aware that it has nothing to do with your mind or whatever, but it's just your vibe, and you got to work through that out through fucking action. And the reason why you're feeling that way, that vibe, that portraying that vibe when you're lying, first of all, you're lying, so it's a punishment from God that you're lying, your vibe is off, it's snitching you out. You don't have to snitch nobody out. I don't have to snitch nobody out. I just don't snitch myself out anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you lying to somebody, you're snitching yourself out. I don't care. Like, it comes down to this, too. Are you happy today? If you lying about that, you're snitching yourself fucking out. You know what I mean? Like, are you doing this? Are you doing that? Did you do this? And then if you say, yeah, I did that, but you know you didn't. You know you didn't to the best of your human capability. You didn't make the customer delighted. You're fucking up the vibe, and you're lying, which isn't cool anymore. Like, this is 2022. This isn't 1955, and we're all running around with cigarettes in our mouth like we used to think it was healthy for us. Like, we know smoking isn't good for us, so we don't smoke. And also, likewise, we know lying isn't good for us either, so we don't do it. That's the fucking vibe. That is the wave going on here. And then the reason why there's a separation right now, more so than ever, than I believe. I don't know. I've never like went through world history fucking class and known every generation, but I assume this shit happens on a 10,000 year basis or a 5,000 year basis, whatever it is. But I could be wrong with assuming maybe this has just been happening since day one, and we're on a whole different other type of vibe because we're ready to time travel, we're ready to planet hop. All those things are right around the corner if you haven't been paying attention. But anyways, it's a whole different other video. But anyways, so with all this going on, that's why there's this humanly divide over people on the left, people on the right, whatever you want to think of it as. And what it comes down to is those riding the wave or those not riding my wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my wave at the end of the day because I'm living the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am living the fucking wave. I am setting the example, so I have the right to call it my wave. It's the wave of the people, but follow my wave and get on the right direction of we're all going with yachts to Puerto Rico. We're all going with yachts to fucking Fiji. We speak in our fucking mind when we don't want to do something. We're speaking our mind when we do want to do something. We're taking care of our body. We ain't lying about it like, oh, I can't afford that. Liar. You're a fucking liar. You can't afford a fucking new t-shirt today to make yourself feel good? Fucking liar. Like, stop fucking lying, dude. What is there to lie about? I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Right now, this is about to get real as fuck. I haven't told nobody out about this except like close family. Like, and I'm just like, why do I have to lie anymore to my YouTubers? This past winter, we went to Puerto Rico, right? I went to Puerto Rico, went to Florida first, flew down, met up with the workers. You know, got my truck for a couple days. I was there for a week and I was like, oh man, I'm in South Florida. I used to live down there. I wasn't satisfied, or I wasn't content with being down there, and like, I had no real vision about what I wanted to do this past winter. I just know I wanted solitude. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted solitude. Whether I knew that out loud or not, that's what my actions proved, and what God wanted me to do was seek solitude. So, you know, one thing led to another, then all the voices in my head, or the voice in my head was overwhelmingly saying Puerto Rico. So I went to Puerto Rico. I said, you know, I called my organizer, my cleaner, and my organizer from Puerto Rico. I said, hey, could you book me a flight? Hey, could you look at the Airbnbs? Hey, could we get this shit popping? Like, just don't put me in the hood type shit, because I know Puerto Rico is kind of thug. And then she did that, and I said, okay, let me hop on the next flight type shit. And then like a couple days later, 2 days later, I was on my way to Puerto Rico. Gave the guys the key back to the truck, the company the company truck. And then from there, I went to Puerto Rico, and I wound up being in the first Airbnb for 2 weeks. It was cool. I mean, it was a cool situation. The landlord was a little wish-washy. We did have our little arguments here and there, but like, end of the day, he was also a liar. So it's like, I don't deal with lies anymore. I don't deal with liars. When I see somebody lying to my face, I'll call you the fuck out. Like, I'll say, you're a fucking liar. Like, don't you know about the new wave that it's actually cool to tell the truth? Like, all I ask for is the truth. I don't care if you own a fucking Airbnb and your shit ain't perfect. I need to know it ain't perfect. Then we can work. You know what I'm saying? I'll put on fucking volunteer work. I'm in Puerto Rico for 2 fucking months, and you don't see that. Like, catch on to the vibe here. Like, I'm here to help because I'm here to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't catch on that vibe, that's a whole different other thing. But it's just like, I was there for 2 weeks. The condo I was staying in wound up getting flooded. The Airbnb, I was there for 2 weeks. Wound up getting flooded. There was a flash flood type shit. Like, that flash flood was fun as fuck to drive in, though. I had a blast. I left that Airbnb. It was funny because I had plans to leave that Airbnb 2 days later. Then that shit happened. So I'm about to get a check for that, like $3,000 right now. I'm working on $2,500, something like that. Because my laptop broke, my cell phone broke, etc., etc. I can show you the whole fucking insurance report if you want to see it. It's on my email, but I don't know if anybody wants to see it. Probably though. But so $2,500, $2,000, whatever it was, the Puerto Rico thing, claim, you know, finally getting it done right now. Actually, I haven't, you know, gotten it done until right now. That's how fucking busy I've been since I've been back. So then from there, rented a Airbnb house for $3,500 a month. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Rachel came 2 weeks later. Rachel wound up being there. I think I was at the house by myself for a week or a week and a half. Rachel wound up being there for, I think 3 weeks or something like that, or 2.5 weeks. And then, see, the thing is, we're going through the same shit that I'm going through, the same stuff. Excuse my language, bleep it out, whatever you gotta do. We're going through this similar situation to what I'm going through with my crew. That's why I bring it up. Okay, so what happening with Rachel and I is that I believe in the core fundamental belief, together joined, that each party is not even allowed to profess out loud that it would be better just to end the relationship. I believe that in a relationship, like, you ever say that to your mom or dad? Like, if you say you love somebody, right? Do you ever say to your mom and dad, I think we should just end it? I think we should just end our relationship. Do you ever say that to your brother? Like, do you ever say that to your dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people do, though. Some people do. I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that. I'm not going to threaten our relationship over a disagreement. I'm not going to threaten our relationship over you told me the truth about something, so now I have to take it in, absorb it. I'm not going to end or threaten to end the relationship over that shit. Like, to me, that's not a big deal. Like, unless it's a big deal, then I'm not going to talk about ending a relationship. I'm just going to end the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to talk about it. I ain't going to ask you for fucking forgiveness. Oh, be my friend. No. You want to end the relationship? We're going to end the relationship. So when people throw this notion out that it's okay to say, oh, I think we should just end it and move on. End it and move on and never talk to each other. That's cancel society. That's what society is teaching us to do, I guess. But I never caught that wave, thank God. Fuck that. I have never caught in that wave. Yes, I am guilty of doing that in my past. So maybe I have caught in that wave in this notion or that notion, but it was because I was fucking up and I was on serious drugs, and I was like, you know, that's justifiable, that's justifying, but I truly deeply feel bad about anybody who I've ever done that to, ghosted or whatever. Ghosting is never really my thing, though. I always like talk to people and shit like that, so I never truly did just follow that wave of like ending a relationship and just like blocking them forever type shit. Like, I'll end a relationship and then I'll block them for a little bit just because I gotta spend my time on making money. You know what I'm saying? If I only have one phone, I gotta spend my time on making money. I gotta make that money. And if you want to talk about this or that, it's like, that's my only phone line. And like, I'd rather you talk to me in person, but like, let's set up like a once a week type fucking meeting, or let's just write to each other for right now. Let's not talk on the phone right now. Because obviously talking on the phone is not making a relationship better. I believe in long view of life. I believe in long view of relationships. I believe that if one day you're in love with somebody and the next that you're not, or one day you have somebody's back, like you're a fucking soldier together and you'll kill for them, it's like then the next day you're not. It's like, to me, that's confusing as fuck, and it makes me anxious as fuck. It makes me angry as fuck. It like feeds that bad wolf that like, I guess some people live by. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I had Rachel do that to me several times since we've been in the relationship. She's done that to me, and she'll admit it. She's done it to me several times. She's understanding now that that's not okay. I just pray that she really does love me. She really does have my back, because when she has my back, she has my back. And when she loves me, she really loves me. But when she don't have my back, she don't have my back. When she don't love me, she don't love me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think love ever fucking ends once you're in love with somebody. But at the same time, it's like action. Like, show me your actions that you actually love me. Show me your actions that you really give a fuck. And ghosting somebody is never the way, in my opinion, to deal with reality. To deal with reality, let's meet face to face. Let's meet poem to poem. Let's meet song to song. Let's collab. You know what I'm saying? Let's get, you know what I mean? Let's give each other some space for a little bit. Give each other some space for a little bit. And then watch God work. Because when we're resting, God goes to work. And when we're working, God's resting. You know what I mean? We're both dreaming. So that's what I firmly believe in. You know, long story short, what happened to the tree crew is this. They were doing, so Rachel did that to me in Puerto Rico several times, and then we come home. Recently, she just did it. That's why she's not living with me right now. I just feel like I need to be honest, man. I don't care about her reaction. I don't care about your reaction. I don't care about my reaction. It's like, I care about society and what you're going through and seeing me deal with this and that and how I get through it. And y'all gotta need the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're starting here. Day one, I haven't been giving y'all the utmost truth. You know what I'm saying? I tell the truth, but this shit I've been hiding. You know what I mean? Like Rachel threatening to end it on me several times. Relationship, like ending the relationship. And she did when we got back from Puerto Rico. She ended it. Flat line, ended it. Boom. Blocked my number. Boom. Was playing games. Blocked my number. Took all my passwords to all my important shit. So I was meeting, you know what I mean? I had several quotes lined up when I was in Puerto Rico that I was going to go when I got home. And it was on an app that she was the admin of, and she blocked it off. I was like, fuck, dude. That's one thing that I still haven't like completely forgiven her for. But yeah, I still do see her, because it's just like, I don't think that she really means that she was sorry about it. But I'm not here to talk shit about nobody, and she knows that. I'm just here to get better, and I'm here to make her better. I'm here to make the universe better. I do believe in a successful future between us. That's why I am still here on this day talking about her, living for her, doing this for her, doing that for her, buying gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on. Like, I found my woman for life, and yeah, she's got a mental patch that she's going through right now that I just admitted I have been through too. I've treated people this way, threatened to end relationships, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've done this in my past, so no figure it comes back to me. You know what I mean? I'm not even living a perfect life right now. Like, sometimes we get like so, what's the word for it? We get so entitled that we think that people should always act a certain way because we're acting a certain way today. Like, what about yesterday, man? Like, you fucked up yesterday, or you fucked up 5-10 years ago. Like, it's coming back. Eventually it'll come back. You know, it's gonna hurt, because this shit hurts. So, you know, Rachel, I love you. Didn't mean to talk shit about you. I fucking love you to the day I die. I think you're a wonderful person. You're destined for greatness. You come from a blessed bloodline, for fucking sure. A whole different other video on that. But now let's take it back to the crew, and what happened. So, like I said, not here to talk shit about nobody. I'm not even gonna release their names because they don't do no YouTube. They don't want no name exposure. But here it is, man. So this year we started up. I came back from Puerto Rico. Right off the rip, I didn't have access to my scheduling page. I didn't know the quotes. Okay. And then they said that they want to come back up to work for me from the South. That was March when I got back. They wanted to come back in March, April. They wanted to come back May 1st. I was like, okay, cool. 2 months to prep it out, do some work by myself, type shit, whatever. So I had, you know, just gotten through the breakup with Rachel. She wasn't talking to me. I was having to deal with a lot on my plate. A lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like, I made a lot of money last year, and I have a lot of shit now that I never had before in my fucking life. And I had to deal with that by myself, throwing everything out, renting this, renting that, U-Haul, storage units. Like, right now I have 2 storage units. Right now I have 3 cars. Right now it's like, you know what I mean? The list goes on. It's a lot for just one person to be managing, which is fine. I'm glad I have all these things. Not trying to complain about all the material things that I do have, because now I see it and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm so blessed. But back then it wasn't so much like, I mean, when I got back from Puerto Rico and we went together, yes, I was upset about her not talking to me and ghosting me, but whatever. I was like going through it, boom, 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 doing what I had to do, setting up shop, got shop set up, got 2 guys up here working for me, started running a crew again, started making some money, whatever. Things were going smooth, real fucking smooth. They were going smooth. And you know, we rode up here together, talked about what's the plan for the season, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, then something happened where our foreman, or I don't know, it's just like I'm so indirect with who's the foreman here that like I try to tell them, hey, one of y'all got to be a foreman to take responsibility. But if you don't want to be successful, you don't want to be responsible. So that's like the core line. If you don't want to be responsible for your success, and everything comes with it, you won't be successful. So, the leader came back, foreman came back here. That's when shit kind of started going south, because it was like I had to employ 3 people instead of 2 people, and this, that, boom, boom. People stopped listening to my text messages. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is going on here? It's like abandoned ship type shit. I don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you. And you're doing an abandoned ship. I have 3 guys that were doing an abandoned ship. I mean, not listening to what I was saying to them, misfollowing directions, pissing off customers. Like, I had one customer this past week. Her neighbor is a stickler. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like, your neighbor's a stickler. It happens. And we cut off their side of the bush, and the neighbor's pissed. The customer's like, yo, what the fuck? The customer's the biggest sweetheart ever, but, like, it's too bad because this customer now is like in an argument with her neighbor, and it's like she's just such a sweetheart. I feel horrendous for her, but it's like what am I supposed to do? I told the guys to do one thing, they don't want to listen. It's like I'm not going to sit here and blame them. I have to take the blame as a business owner. I have to take the blame for everything that happens within the business, and I realize that now, and I realize what I've been hiding in now, and I realize the importance of business is to delight the customer, not fucking satisfy the customer, and that's what I'm doing going forward no matter fucking what. I don't want satisfied customers. I want fucking delighted customers. I want 100 delighted customers by the end of the summer. I want 10 delighted customers by the time we get done with fucking quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we go for the work, you best believe you're going to be delighted that you went with me. You know what I'm saying? No more of this bullshit of people just doing a half-ass job just to get paid. Like, I don't fuck with that, dude. I do not fuck with that anymore. I haven't since day one. And I've put up with some bullshit like that, but it's like, when you stop listening to me, I gave the crew directions to do this and that. I don't speak Spanish. I had to translate it into Spanish on the text. Didn't listen to exact details when I have told them before, hey, you got to read each and everything I fucking send you. I don't care if it's a fucking joke I send you. Like, let's keep the vibe going. Like, tell me a joke back type shit. Or don't respond back. At least fucking read it. Read each and every one, you know what I mean? We cannot speak together in the same language, so read the text messages and you'll be able to do the job. And if you don't want to get that concept, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's come down to. And the last straw was this. We're over here in Cape Cod, doing our thing, running errands, coming to the storage unit, doing this, doing that. And then I said, meet me here, after lunch. I give them $100 to go get lunch for everybody. Like, go get food, bring it back to the crib. Left them the keys to the crib. Go get food and come back, eat here, and then we'll discuss what we're doing next. Next thing I know, I'm like, yeah, where y'all at? I need you to meet me here at the store. I told them to meet me at the store because I was going to buy everybody soccer gear. I was going to buy cleats. I was going to buy shin guards. At least just cleats and soccer balls for everybody. That's 3 pairs of cleats and three soccer balls. I was going to get one for each and every one of my workers. And then they did some shit like that. I was like, wow, we're on totally different fucking thinking fields about where we're going right now. You know what I'm saying? And here's the reality of it. Back when I got back from Puerto Rico, like, my financial situation has not been good at all. Not good at all. And I spent a lot of money this past winter. I came back with a couple grand. To my name. Now watch what I do. I've had to borrow money from a friend. A lot of money too. We're talking $4 grand. I've had to borrow money for a friend in order to keep this money afloat in this business with 3 cars, with 3 guys, the amount of sacrifices I've had to put in, the amount of sleepless fucking nights I've had to put in to employ people that supposedly don't want it because through their actions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel bad at all. Like, get the fuck out of here. I owe people money because I was keeping this business afloat because I had to do it for the team. I was thinking about y'all. I wasn't thinking about me. I wasn't thinking about me when I was accepting a $5,000 fucking loan. I wasn't thinking about me when I still owe money on that loan. And then get this, my guy asked me for a fucking loan to go get a new car so he can get another job. What? Like, you don't even listen to fucking directions and you want me to buy you a new car? And like, where's the money coming from? We certainly haven't been making it since you've been up here. That's how I feel about it. And like, I just need to get it off my chest. Like I said, like, it's a learning video. My guys know I love them. So if they watch this, they know I love them. So it's like, it is what it is. I need to get it out of my chest. I need to get back to Club Zen, man. Like, let's get after the money. Anybody that wants to ride a wave can come with. But if you ain't riding a wave, you ain't fucking getting none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the crew I had now, done. Done with them. Moving on. Myself, I got Patch riding with. We're gonna be doing some big numbers this year, man. I feel the Tesla already. I feel me in the Tesla already. Like by September, like Tesla, boom, in the metaverse. You feel me? Like, I ain't on that other shit. I ain't on no fucking let's deal with liars because they're gonna do the work for me. Fuck that. I'll do the work. I'm a worker, man. I'm a workaholic. If it's about the money, I can make the money. I don't need no fucking workers to make me money. Best believe that. I'll probably even make more money this year going warrior status on everybody because I got so many fucking goddamn visions. And it's just about bracing one at a time and just watch me shine, baby. Watch me fucking shine. This is the truth, the reality of it. And right now I got 3 cars. 2 of them are broken down. Not blaming anybody for breaking my cars, but I have not driven those in a while. 2 cars that are broken down. I have this fucking Tacoma that I got now. Thank God. And this is running beautifully. So I have 2 broken down cars. One's a Toyota Sienna. It's for sale. One's a Dodge. Dodge 1500. That's for sale. Dodge has a broken transmission, and pretty sure the Toyota Sienna, there's no oil in it. Once it got towed to my house last night, I had Patch go to pick it up, and once he hit Middleborough, it just shit the bed. He said the engine started creeping out like fucking bop, bop, bop. Sounded like there's no oil in the fucking thing. And then it was the pistons banging back and forth, and that's exactly what it was. It was dried out beyond measure. Which, you know, I haven't got a mechanic to look at it though yet, but you know, it's only one of the 2 things. It's either done intentionally over emotions, which if that's the case, it's like, I don't care. I really don't. Like, go ahead and care. Like, I don't care. Like, if you want to destroy my equipment, like, go ahead and destroy my equipment. I'm not going to care about it. I got God on my side. I'm doing the right thing. You feel me? I'm riding the new wave. I ain't riding no old wave or on some bullshit. I'm not doing that shit, dude. The reason why you're broke is because you're riding the old wave. Until people get that fashion, that's it for them. They got to ride the new wave. So I'm beyond disappointed. I'm beyond discouraged when it comes to helping these folks. I haven't stopped helping others. I fucking love helping others. You kidding me? That's what I'm here to do. Just like, it comes to a certain point when you find out who really wants to help and who really doesn't, and that's okay. That's definitely okay. And like I said, like I've been doing with my brother, I'm just gonna give people distance. You know what I mean? A year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I don't care. The truth will prevail, and the truth always does. The numbers always don't lie. Like, I'm trying to be in the 6-digit club this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that, 100K? Maybe I meant to say 7. Like, God's favor is real, man. Once God touches you with his favor, that shit turns up, man. Can't wait to speak on it from experience. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching the video. I know you guys really care. Yeah, just say your prayers for everybody involved, man. For everybody to tell the truth. I'm fine. You know what I mean? You say some prayers for me. Say some prayers for the liars of this world. That's like the biggest prayer you could do, is say some prayers for the liars of this world. And just like, praise God, man. Thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you for another beautiful opportunity. Like, I got too much success to be tuned into one worry. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's taxes, whether it's credit, whether it's I don't have a house, I don't have this, I don't do this. Stop. Stop and live in the moment. Focus on what you do have. Realize that everything that you do have, you know what I mean? Be grateful for that, and just stop there and help others that really want to be helped. You know what I mean? Pull back somebody else that's in the cave right now, going through the same shit you used to go through, and help them out. So with that, I love you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.